Everybody, this is Colleen with Speaking of Spirits. We've had a lot of feedback on our herbal episode that we did, so I thought I'd do some shorts on different herbal remedies that you can do at home. Now remember, none of this is medical advice. Please consult the advice of your doctor if you're on medication. Some herbal remedies can interfere with medication. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is honey. And honey, it's kind of an amazing thing, right? It's been around. It can sit around on your shelf, for years and years and years and stay completely safe. Somebody and something I read actually said that maybe 100 years or more that honey can stay good. If it crystallizes, you just heat it up a little bit and it becomes more fluid. Researchers have found that honey may relieve coughs more effectively than some over-the-counter medications. And it is absolutely time-honored for being a remedy for sore throat. So if you've got a sore throat, definitely if you like hot tea, make hot tea with honey, put a little lemon in there. If you don't like tea, honey and lemon is fine in some warm water and drink it down. Honey will coat your throat and definitely will help you with a sore throat. It does help me with my coughs. There are some studies that indicate that it's actually better than Benadryl and some bronchodilators, believe it or not. Again, if you need a bronchodilator, if you have asthma like I do, be sure that you're not trying to use this in substitution of an inhaler. Always consult your doctor and do what feels right for you. And honey can also help with, they believe there's anti-inflammatory aspects of honey that a lot of people don't know about. It can help with, there's cardioprotective properties of honey. Of course, it's antimicrobial. So believe it or not, when some of my animals, when they get hurt, I'll put a little bit of honey on a wound. It's okay for them to lick it off. Dogs can ingest honey and they're just fine. And it's an antimicrobial. So that is a really cool aspect of honey. But I want to talk to you a little bit today about mixing garlic and honey. And not a lot of people know about this. And I just made a new jar today. So garlic and honey, when you mix it, you want to kind of crush the cloves a little bit. You want to use a sterile jar. So what I do is I put it in the dishwasher. I run a cycle, make sure it's on heat dry, and that sterilizes the jar. You want to put your cloves in here. You can also use like the already crushed garlic. It doesn't matter. When I take the wrapping off the cloves, I use a jar to roll it, and that opens up. It takes the wrapping off of the garlic cloves, and it also kind of crushes the garlic. You add your honey to it, and then you let it sit for about 3 days. And it's actually common to see little air bubbles form in here as it becomes more of a fermented mixture. You don't have to put it in the fridge yet. You want to leave it out and let it sit for about 3 days, and then you burp it. You take the jar off, let some of the gases out, put the jar lid back on. And what this does, it's good for about a month, like on the counter. It's good for a little bit longer in the fridge. You let it sit for about a week as you're burping like every other day, and you can stir it a little bit. But what this does, you can either take the cloves out or leave the cloves in. But as you make tea with it, the garlic and honey together is kind of a miracle herbal remedy. Obviously, it does the coughs and colds, but it's also thought to help people lose some weight. So garlic contains a compound called allicin, and it's an organosulfur compound, and it helps boost your immune levels. So it's really particularly good in the wintertime when we're more indoors and we're around people who are getting sick. So this can help you. It can help prevent illness. So there, it becomes it's an antioxidant, it's anti-inflammatory, it's antimicrobial, and again, the honey has cardiovascular protective properties to it. So it's really a powerful home remedy that you can do, and it's fairly cheap. I mean, and it's better than probably all of the over-the-counter medicines that you take. Now, again, this is not medical advice. Please consult your doctor. I hope you like these short videos. I'm going to try to keep bringing them to you as I make different herbal remedies at home.